InspIS DATA is the major information system of the Czech School Inspectorate. The system serves mainly for collection and evaluation of the data connected to all activities of the organization. It also contains and takes over data from information systems of other ministries or departments. Thanks to that, the system is able to carry out extensive and indeed complex quality analysis of educational systems in the broad context of related factors. The system is accessible to various users, not exclusively for the Czech School Inspectorate, mainly for schools which enter data to the system. They run some of their agenda in it, or they make use of the system by receiving useful data in the form of electronic reports. The data collection in the system is based on the principle of completing electronic forms which are thematically oriented. Such forms are created in the system directly by the Czech School Inspectorate. It is carried out very effectively by means of system tools which can be operated and used without any computer programming skills. Whatever need for new data collection occurs, it is a matter of several minutes to create new appropriate application form. After that, the data collection linked to relevant respondents can be immediately launched. The school inspection employees are usually the respondents. They fill in the forms with data from their observations and findings acquired during their inspection activities carried out at the schools. Also, school management could possibly be among the respondents. In anonymous surveys, respondents would also be teachers, pupils, or their legal representatives. In such cases, data can be collected directly into the system without any involvement and attendance of the Czech School Inspectorate employees in the school. A tool for creating the forms enables proposing basic tree structure of topics and subtopics into which questions of many various types can be inserted. In these forms, it is possible to create questions with a choice of one or more possible answers out of a predefined group of answers, then questions which need completing certain texts, or also a set of questions. In order to achieve structuralized numerical data, it is possible to set the data into charts. Each question can be complemented with a hint or some methodical instruction, either in the form of a short text or an attached document. It is possible to influence the characteristics of particular questions or whole forms in the context of former answers, according to the type of school, state of the data collection process, and also depending on other attributes. Some answers may be locked or completely hidden for certain users or during certain phases of the data collection. The same question may, under other conditions, be compulsory in order to proceed. It is also possible to specify criteria of the correctness of the answers, both absolutely by setting an interval for permissible figures and relatively by other already assigned figures in any application forms or in dependence to school attributes. The designated respondent works with the questionnaire in this form. For each form, there is a check tool available which provides the user with the results of the validation, showing that it has been filled in correctly. If any mistakes are found, the user is not allowed to continue in the defined data collection process. The processes, in other words called workflow, are also created in the system according to the particular need, for example, according to the simulated activity or according to a topic of the data collection. Complex inspection activities which are operated by another workflow also involve steps that have to be regulated by the system with respect to duties coming from the administrative rules. Activities belonging to the so-called inspection electronic survey have to be automatically managed in a totally different way. In these surveys, data are received from schools electronically without attendance of the inspection team in the school. The module for creating a workflow enables users to define states and steps between them according to which individual types of activities are managed or monitored by the system. After reaching a particular state, by carrying out certain steps or by the expiration of the set time limit, it is possible to carry out automatic operations that enable certain users' activities, but only for defined users. It is possible to send out automatic email messages, which can be created in the system for particular events. Such messages may contain variables, which are then replaced by relevant context information in the particular generated message. Such messages are sent by the system to defined users or groups of users. Furthermore, the system can regulate who has access authorization to the data in the particular phase of the process. In certain phases, it may be desirable for some users to lose the access authorization or enable them only for reading the data. Someone else, on the contrary, may gain data access authorization. Furthermore, it is possible to check and oblige users to attach and correctly complete particular forms or attach documents. It is also possible to launch certain operations, such as locking forms for further entry, by carrying out certain steps. The option of launching an interaction with another connected information system is also available. Thanks to these defined workflows, the system enables data collection by means of electronic forms and document attachments in so-called actions. The action is linked to the particular subject, school, or school institution, and is performed within a certain period of time by a certain team which operates the action within the rules stated by the aforementioned workflows. For each action, the system offers an overview of the steps implemented up to now, the involvement of personal and non-personal resources, such as company cars, specified forms with relevant data, an overview of emerging tasks for individuals carrying out the assignments, a list of newly emerged document attachments, and an overview of other relevant actions connected to the particular school. We can also very effectively find out data of all events and its outputs which are connected to the particular school. The system contains data about Czech School Inspectorate activities from the last 10 years or more. There are also tools for planning available, for example, an overview of inspectors' activities. These tools are aimed at planning activities of the organization, in particular at creating and carrying out events. There is also an overview of the reservation of non-personal resources, in this case meaning company cars. To monitor achievements and matching deadlines, there are reports available which provide the users with online, continuous information in real time. As we already know, the data is inserted into the system on a mass scale from various sources. Whatever data may be jointly evaluated in various contexts. For this purpose, the system offers two ways to do that. The first, and universal one, is a possibility to construct a data matrix representing a record of answers for selected questions from the particular form or forms, per selected time period, or with regards to the choice of schools taking various criteria into consideration, size, type, regional affiliation, and so on. This way, relations and dependencies among data from various sources and time periods may be searched for. Such an example can be data analysis acquired by using the methodologies and tools for evaluation during attendance in inspection activities and working with the data of pupils' results. For example, on the basis of selected result surveys carried out by means of the InspIS set system. The result in the form of a constructed matrix could be analyzed as a basic or selective aggregate using the methods of descriptive or interferential statistics. The second option for data evaluation would be using so-called reports produced and inserted into the system by the Czech School Inspectorate. These reports directly evaluate selective phenomena in real time with updated data, even from unfinished data collections. These reports are available even to other users like organizations of state and public administration. Thanks to these reports, schools can compare their own parameters with aggregated data of other schools in an anonymous pattern. Outputs of each report can immediately be exported in formats allowing further electronic processing. The InspIS data system also provides tools for automatic data exchange. Thanks to this integrated interface, it is also possible to acquire data from school information systems or to ensure automatic data exchange with other information systems.